The Tesla Model 2 has everything it needs to become the brand's best-selling car in the United States by 2025. Although it is not the most innovative model in terms of design or performance within the electric vehicle market, it stands out as an extremely competitive option within its price range. Elon Musk has already confirmed that the model is in the Tesla production line and will be offered in two versions, both manufactured in Giga, Texas, with an ambitious goal of up to 10,000 units produced weekly. One of the most anticipated aspects is its maximum range, which should reach around 300 miles. In today's episode, we will explore three crucial points: price, performance, and some design details. This affordable model promises some surprises that have caught the attention of automotive enthusiasts. But above all, our commitment is to bring you the most recent and accurate information. And at the end of this episode, we will address the current panorama of Tesla's electric vehicle production, answering the main questions about the Model 2 and its updates. Analysis from industry experts and enthusiasts suggests that Tesla intends to keep the Model 2 priced in the $25,000 range, which aligns with Elon Musk's statements about the Cybercab, which is expected to cost less than $30,000. Both are compact and affordable vehicles, so this pricing makes sense. The main reason for the robo-taxi to cost less than $30,000 is its simplified construction, with a smaller battery and no steering wheel or pedals, significantly reducing manufacturing costs. But how will Tesla manage to keep the Model 2 so affordable? And why is it expected to be priced closer to $20,000, lower than previous estimates? The answer lies in the elimination of certain features, such as the full self-driving FSD system. Tesla's self-driving technology adds about $10,000 to the cost of the vehicle, and removing it could make the car even more affordable. In addition, the Model 2 will include elements that the Cybercab will not have, such as a steering wheel, pedals, rear windows, and a full rear seat. This way, the model will be able to reach the market at a competitive price without compromising essential features. Another factor that will help reduce costs is the use of a smaller battery, possibly in the 53 kilowatt-hour range, combined with more affordable engines and a simplified interior. Despite the cost-saving measures, the Model 2 will still offer space for at least 4 passengers, although its trunk will be smaller than that of the robo-taxi. Tesla will continue to bet on a minimalist design, prioritizing software-based controls instead of physical buttons, while the finishes and seats will use standardized materials to keep costs under control. Range may be a point of concern, but the choice of a compact battery is one of the pillars to make the Model 2 one of the most competitive models on the market. For comparison, China's cheapest electric vehicles, such as the BYD Seagull, use 30 kilowatt-hour batteries and offer less than 200 miles of range, which is already enough for urban commuting. The fact that the Model 2 can achieve around 300 miles of range with a similarly sized battery reinforces its great market potential. There are also strong indications that Tesla will hold a special event to launch the Model 2, something that Elon Musk already hinted at during the Q2 2024 earnings call. If the schedule goes as expected, the official announcement could take place in early 2025. In addition, next year promises to bring big news for Tesla, including the arrival of a highly anticipated model right after the Model 2. After the recent restyling of the Model 3, everything indicates that the Model Y will undergo a major update in design, interior, and performance in the 2025 version. Tesla recently teased the Cybercab's battery pack, suggesting it may use 4,680 lithium iron phosphate (LFP) cells. According to industry analysis by the limiting factor, there's a good chance this technology will also be used in the Model 2 or Model Y Juniper. The 4,680 cells are currently Tesla's most advanced and cost-effective solution, and manufacturing them in-house would ensure that the brand's vehicles would qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit. This means that if the Model 2 starts at $25,000, eligible buyers could purchase it for even lower, around $20,000. Even if Tesla chooses to use LFP batteries in the Model 2, technology already found in approximately 70% of the brand's vehicles, it wouldn't come as a surprise. If these batteries are produced in the United States, reducing dependence on imports from China, the chances of the car qualifying for tax incentives would increase even more. It is worth remembering that Elon Musk had already signaled his desire to launch an affordable electric vehicle during Battery Day 2020, highlighting that advances in battery technology, especially with 4,680 cells, would be essential to reduce costs without compromising autonomy and performance. Despite the great expectation, concrete details about the Model 2 are still limited. What is known so far is that it will be a more compact and affordable car, with a target price below $25,000, a positioning that could make it one of the most popular electric cars on the market. And considering Tesla's history of surprising the public, it would not be surprising if the model hit the streets earlier than expected. And you, would you be willing to wait for the Model 2 if it really is launched for around $20,000? Another interesting point is that the design of the Model 2 has undergone adjustments. According to sources inside Tesla, it will not be a hatchback, as many had imagined, but rather a compact crossover, maintaining the brand's characteristic minimalist aesthetic. The design will follow a modern approach, with clean lines and discrete details, incorporating unique elements that reinforce Tesla's visual identity. It is possible that the Model 2 will share some similarities with the recently introduced Cybercab. The Cybercab, for example, has a very straightforward design, with a yellow body, an LED bar replacing the traditional headlights, only 2 doors, covered wheels, and a panoramic windshield. Despite its simplicity, its futuristic look draws attention. In the case of the Model 2, it will be about 20% smaller than the Model 3 and will have a simplified design, one of the factors that will allow it to keep its cost below $25,000. The model is expected to feature a striking light bar, aerodynamic wheels, and visual details inspired by the Model 3, especially at the rear. However, unlike the Cybercab, which may feature Falcon Wing-style doors, the Model 2 will follow a more conventional format, with 4 traditional doors. Inside, Tesla will seek a balance between comfort and economy, ensuring space for up to 5 occupants, but reducing costs to reach the target price. The interior space will be smaller than that of the Model 3, and the focus will be on practicality for everyday use, without luxurious features. The materials used in the finish, dashboard, and door handles will follow the brand's minimalist philosophy, prioritizing more accessible components. The steering wheel may have a simpler design. The seats will probably not have ventilation, and the touchscreen may be reduced to 12 inches, compared to the 15.4 inches of the Model 3. Even the use of wood trim may be minimized. These decisions do not mean a drop in quality, but rather a strategy to make the Model 2 accessible to a wider audience. This more streamlined approach may not be to everyone's taste, but it's important to remember that the Model 2 was not designed to be a premium car. It follows Elon Musk's vision of offering an affordable electric vehicle for the masses. If the market doesn't welcome this slimmed-down proposal, Tesla may reconsider some aspects of the design, as sources close to Reuters have already suggested. To further reduce production costs, the Model 2 will likely not have entertainment screens for rear passengers, LED ambient lighting, or a large number of physical buttons on the dashboard. Tesla is expected to maintain its minimalist design philosophy, centralizing most of the car's controls in the software, allowing over-the-air updates for improvements and bug fixes, one of the company's differentiators. Even though it is a more affordable model, the Tesla Model 2 will not be left out of technological innovations. One of the company's main bets is the adoption of a 48V electrical architecture, something that has already been mentioned as a standard for the brand's future vehicles. This change could give the Model 2 a considerable advantage over other electric cars in the same price range. Now, a question arises. Could choosing a cheaper battery affect the vehicle's performance and autonomy? The answer is not so simple. The Model 2 will not be a car aimed at those looking for extreme performance or a range of over 300 miles, but within its category, it has the potential to stand out as one of the most efficient options. In the Master Plan Part 3 document, published in April 2023, Tesla confirmed that the Model 2 will feature a 53 kilowatt-hours LFP, lithium iron phosphate battery pack. With this configuration, The model should offer at least 250 miles of autonomy in one of its versions, an impressive number for an electric car that will cost less than $30,000. In addition, as with other models of brand, the Model 2 will be available in versions with single and dual motors. Another positive factor is the reduced weight. The Model 2 will be approximately 30% lighter than the Model Y, which will contribute to greater energy efficiency. In addition, there are rumors that a version with greater autonomy could reach close to 300 miles, although this could increase its price to somewhere between $28,000 and $30,000. The Model 2's LFP batteries will be supplied by CATL and will have a higher energy density than those currently used in the Model 3 and Model Y. This means that they will be able to store more energy with a lower weight, which directly impacts the vehicle's efficiency. Another impressive highlight is the charging speed. According to CATL, these batteries can reach 80% charge in just 10 minutes. However, considering factors such as ambient temperature and charging infrastructure, a realistic recharge time would be in the range of 20 minutes, still an impressive feat for an affordable electric car. It is worth remembering that batteries represent about 50% of the total cost of an electric vehicle, and choosing a 53 kilowatt-hours LFP pack will be essential to keep the Model 2's price within the promised range. Although they are not the most powerful on the market, lithium-ion batteries stand out for their safety, longevity, charging speed, and, most importantly, their cost-effectiveness. In addition, Tesla has already begun efforts to manufacture these cells in the United States at the Nevada Gigafactory, using equipment supplied by CATL. This change could reduce dependence on imports from China and, at the same time, increase the Model 2's chances of qualifying for federal tax incentives. If you meet the requirements for the $7,500 credit, the car's final price could drop to a whopping $17,500, a number that could make it one of the most affordable and competitive EVs on the market. The idea of a Tesla costing less than $20,000 may seem far-fetched, but the company has invested heavily in cost reductions to make this a viable project. While Chinese automakers already dominate the production of electric vehicles at costs up to a third lower than in other regions, Tesla is seeking a balance to compete globally. However, there are doubts about the company's ability to achieve this price point, especially given Elon Musk's history of frequently setting ambitious deadlines and facing unexpected production challenges. Even so, Tesla may have an ace up its sleeve. The Model 2 is expected to adopt a simpler, more efficient design, with a smaller battery, no advanced autonomous driving features, and sharing components with the Model 3 and Model Y. With this strategy, achieving an affordable price point seems like a plausible goal. While the Model 2 is positioning itself as one of Tesla's most affordable electric cars, the company is also moving forward on another front: electric trucks. The Tesla Semi has already emerged as one of the automaker's most innovative projects and has generated a lot of interest in the transportation sector. Since the first deliveries in December 2022, production has been ongoing on a small scale, with priority given to strategic partners such as PepsiCo. Tesla is now building a new factory at Gigafactory, Nevada, to enable large-scale manufacturing from 2025. The company recently delivered 2 semi-units to the American transport company Saia, which operates a fleet of approximately 5,000 trucks. In an official statement, Saia highlighted this partnership as a technological advance to optimize its operations. Dan Priestley, leader of the Tesla Semi program, revealed that the trucks have already been running for over a month, achieving an impressive energy efficiency of 1.72 kilowatt-hours per mile, a result similar to that achieved by DHL in previous tests. In addition, Tesla announced improvements to the Semi's performance, reducing consumption to 1.6 kilowatt-hours per mile, which could represent significant savings in operating costs. At the same time, the construction of the factory dedicated to the Semi reached an important milestone with the completion of the main structure, paving the way for large-scale production. During the Q3 2024 earnings call, Elon Musk highlighted the high demand for the Tesla Semi and reinforced that its cost per ton transported far exceeds that of diesel trucks. Now we want to hear your opinion. If the Model 2 really hits the market for less than $20,000, would you consider buying it? What features are essential for you in an affordable electric car? Leave your comment below and keep following our videos to stay up to date with the latest news about the Tesla Model 2.